I would like to invite Sandra Griffin, an Awabakal community representative, to welcome us to country.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen and graduating students and Indigenous community. I am of the Warramai tribe to the north, east, but I have lived in the Awabakal country for about 40 years and have worked with the Indigenous people for at least 20. The Awabakal tribe were the traditional custodians of this land, where the Newcastle University now stands. The Indigenous people knew the right seasons, which the food was most plentiful. They knew how to fish, hunt and gather without depleting the food supplies, which meant their descendants had bountiful food as long as we respected and looked after our Mother Earth, as she in turn gave us food and shelter. It is indeed an honour and pleasure to speak on behalf of the Awabakal people. So welcome to the Awabakal country, and we wish you luck in the future to all the graduating students in the world that you are entering. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members, staff of the university, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. A graduation ceremony is an important and happy occasion for members of the university community. To all of you, I extend a very warm welcome. To the graduates, I offer my warmest congratulations and very best wishes. The completion of a university degree is indeed a fine achievement, and you should be very proud of yourselves. To the families and friends of the graduates, while the university cannot offer you an award as well, we do recognise the enormous contribution you have made in supporting your loved ones through the highs and lows of their time as a student. You're about to witness something special, the reward for all your effort. The success of the university is measured by the quality of its graduates. Survey results show us that employers are very happy with the quality of our graduates, and our graduates have a high level of satisfaction with their educational experience at the university. The University of Newcastle is committed to preparing graduates who will make a significant contribution to society, are adaptable global citizens, and are sought after by employers. To achieve this goal, the university is innovative in its approach to teaching and learning, notably through problem-based learning, in which the university is a pioneer, and more recently through the developments in online learning. In the area of research performance, this university is ranked among the top 10 Australian universities. It has an annual research income in the vicinity of $25 million and an annual research expenditure of $36 million. It's an exceptional achievement. Whether you are here today to receive your first undergraduate degree, a postgraduate coursework degree or a research higher degree, you will have developed skills, knowledge and ability to think logically and laterally, qualities that are highly valued and will stand you in good stead for life and the process of lifelong learning. You are one of 3,944 students who will graduate from the University of Newcastle this semester. Selected data from the profile of graduating students shows some interesting characteristics. 80% of you will be awarded an undergraduate degree, 18% will receive a coursework master's degree, and 2% will be awarded a research master's or Doctor of Philosophy degree. It took you approximately 5,000 hours of study to complete the requirements for your degree. This year's graduates' ages range from 20 to 90, and 58% of you are women. There are 35 Indigenous graduates this semester. 3/4 of you who were looking for full-time work when you completed your degree have already found it. Your average salary is $35,000 per year, and 2% of you went on to further full-time study. And where do you live? Well, over 60% of you live in the Hunter and Central Coast regions, and 4% live overseas. The rate of change in our society is such that whatever qualification you've completed, you will need to be engaged in lifelong learning to remain successful and competitive in the workforce. I hope that the skills you have acquired during your study at this university will stimulate your hunger for more knowledge and understanding. I am confident that you will make significant contributions to the local, national and even international community. Please remember that as graduates of the university, you automatically become members of the graduate body, Convocation. You join more than 70,000 other graduates worldwide and have an opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance and the development of the university. I hope you will take that opportunity. I now call on Professor Terry Lovett, Pro-Vice Chancellor of the Faculty of Education and Arts, to present graduates from that faculty.
Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Aboriginal Studies, Cheryl Newton. Catherine Robinson. Melanie Siron. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education, Dennis O'Reilly. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Education with Honours Class 2, Division 2, Matthew Kiley. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education in Secondary Education, Gregory Azimus. Dean Blatchford. Roger Burgess. Christopher Burton. Joshua Carters. Joseph Corbett. Kenneth Cormie. Alan Curry. Philip Danaher. David D'Annunzio. Indra Deo. Ben Drellancourt. Craig Dunbar. Ronald Esau. Shane Fitzpatrick. Elizabeth Fullerton. Shane Gibbs. Chad Hamilton. George Horton. Pantelis Karapidis. Alan Kick. Peter Louis. Gregory McSporran. Christopher Metcalf. Jody Moran. Robert Murray. Jeffrey Natras. Jeffrey Passfield. Alexander Platt. Damien Roberts. Stephen Wilson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education in Secondary Education with Honours Class 2, Division 2, Edward Brown. Noel Cather. Paul Cohen. Flora Jill Colwell. Tricia Darnley Stewart. Richard Elwood. Sean Kay. Dale Kennywell. William Lowe. Neil McGoldrick. Laurie Nyrinen. Stephen Pryor. Adam Robinson. Narelle Sheehan. Adrian Sidonio. Warren Small. Brian Taylor. John Waters. David Whitaker. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education in Secondary Education with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Jason Atkins. Neil Brown. Louise DeVere Lacey. Stephen Solar. Craig Weir. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Education in Secondary Education with Honours Class 1, David Hogan. Robert Petresky. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art, Jatame Best. Michelle Burke. Therese Bauer. Rebecca Butt. Merrin Carr. Christine Cope. Susan Coombe. Simone Darcy. Alison Date. Jacqueline Dean. Victoria Dillon. Jenny Fitzgerald. Deborah Frost. Nakia Kauta. Trudy Kelly. Loella Lewis. Nadia Lewis. Zoe Lonergan. Kay McDonald. Kate Main. Louisa Murray. Margaret Rose. Jeanette Sable. Beverly Smith. Valentina Trajanovsky. Martin True. Heath Wilgoose. Marie-Therese Vishnyovsky. Yo Jun Yun. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art, Honours Class 2, Division 2, Teresa Vonya-Kentz. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art, Honours Class 2, Division 1, Pamela Brown. My apologies, Lindsay Gosper. Chancellor, actually Ms Gosper graduated with the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art Honours Class 1. Perhaps she could receive a separate applause. As did Alexia Sinclair. Chancellor, the award of a university medal is a rare honour made only when there is a candidate of sufficient merit. To be considered for this award, a graduate must have a consistent record of exceptional academic achievement at all levels of a bachelor's degree program and qualify for a bachelor's degree with first-class honours. I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art, Honours Class 1 and university medalists, Aubrey Burns. Emily Kavanagh. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Social Work, Dominica Belcher. Susan Buckley. Melissa Kane. Tegan Cotterill. Julie Calmeadow. Abigail Curlin. Philip Davis. Thomas Dickinson. Daniela Fracaro. Michelle Fraser. Victoria Hedden. Diane Holmes. Verona Lonsdale. Julianne Milasevsky. Therese Ryan. Vanessa Wells. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Social Work with Honours Class 2, Division 1, Kate Everingham. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Social Work with Honours Class 1, Erin Baxter. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degrees of Bachelor of Social Work and Bachelor of Social Science. The graduate has studied for these awards simultaneously, Tiani Hetherington. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Social Work with Honours Class 1, Natalie Kentish. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Caitlin Streets Hanby. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts with Honours Class 2, Division 1 in Teaching, Robin Salem. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Design and Technology, Robert Cotterill. Lindsay Morrow. Kane Sanchez. Trudy Sanchez. Prue Shaw. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Design and Technology with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Benjamin English. Stephen Moriarty. Marcus Ribbons. Another graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Design and Technology with Honours Class 2, Division 1 in Teaching, Simon Ramage. Carly Louise Saunders. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Early Childhood Studies, Kelly Constable. Lauren Daly. Alison Donnelly. Kelly Gavanlock. Alicia Jakes. Renee Milford. Tiffany Mormon. Rachel Sluzarski. Lauren Snedden. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Early Childhood Studies with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Melanie Crawford. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Fine Art, Erin Boyer. Priscilla Daniel. Lukey Parks. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Fine Art with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Luisita O'Brien. Melanie Wall. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Fine Art with Honours Class 2, Division 1 in Teaching, Leah Jane Philby. Mandy O'Brien. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education, Ryan Adams. Michelle Aurelius. Rebecca Ballantyne. Matthew Bates. Laura Bernasconi. Peter Brown. Wade Cochran. Adam Davidson. Jordan Dennis. Kelly Dowd. Willa Everingham. Katie Folwell. Rebecca Freeman. Anna Golding. Samuel Hammersley. Belinda Holloway. Sandra Lee Jackson. Graham Jones. Peter Morrow. Kurt O'Brien. Scott O'Neill. Adam Rumpler. Sarah Stanger. Aaron Stevens. Lee Taylor. Gary Toohey. Belinda Vido. Peter Wade. Julie Webber. Alan Westbury. Nicholas Wilkinson. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Peter Barnes. Amanda Charlton. Jason English. Ross Ferguson. Adam Fife. Kate Goodman. Ellie Goodwin. Lauren Holt. Andrew Johnson. Jennifer Lees. Quinn Robertson. Sarah Rossington. Rebecca Schofield. Eliza Shuey. Andrew Somerville. Amanda Sonter. Glenn Spruce. Carly Wheatland. Angela Wilesmith. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education with Honours Class 2 Division 1 in Teaching, Claire Doherty. Samantha Peasley. Matthew Pettit. David Pullen. Debbie Rowbottom. Cherie Tritton. Arnica Warren. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education with Honours Class 1 in Teaching, Simone Baker. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Health and Physical Education with Honours Class 1 in Teaching and University medalists, Joel Cruikshank. Deborah Finance. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Social Science, Renee Andrews. Claire Audley. Tamara Beveridge. Christy Boyd. Kylie Clark. Jessica Greeley. Melissa Hodge. Margaret Ristov. Amanda Lloyd. Evelyn Lorenz. Sally McCabe. Tina Miller. Trishelle Threadgate. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Social Science with Honours Class 2, Division 2 in Teaching, Kirsty Brown. Renee Eckersley. Megan Fenton. Simone Hurst. Casey Jeffrey. Debbie Jones. Megan Kelly. Jodie Noakes. Rowena Pierce. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Social Science with Honours Class 2, Division 1 in Teaching, Louise Mitchell. Lauren Thomas. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Social Science with Honours Class 1 in Teaching, Anita Cornelli. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Science, Lindsay Amos. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Teaching, Bachelor of Science with Honours Class 2 Division 2 in Teaching, Manuel Baliato. James Saltrey. Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of Graduate Certificate in Educational Studies, Anne Beek. Julie Brown. Susan George. Adele Morris. Irene Muller. Margaret Myers. Karen Turnbull. Kim Van Koeverden. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Applied Management Tourism, Alfio Sereno. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Early Childhood Education, Julianne Logan. Julie Nichols. Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Master of Educational Studies, Bernard Hammond. Pamela Morrison. Stephen Smith. David Smythe. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Leadership and Management in Education, Jacqueline Griebert. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Master of Social Change and Development, Obara Masako. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Education and Arts.
I call on Professor Brian English, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, to present Research Higher Degree graduates.
A Research Higher Degree is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study which is primarily completed through research. A thesis embodying the outcomes of the research is the principal form of examination. The degree is awarded only if the thesis makes an original contribution to knowledge and understanding in the field of study to which it applies. Today, the University is proud to honour graduates who have satisfied these rigorous criteria for the award of either their Research Masters or Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Chancellor, I present to you Brendan Colton for the degree of Master of Fine Arts. Mr. Colton's thesis is entitled Natural History and the Relevance of Painting as a Contemporary Art Practice. Chancellor, Brendan Colton. Chancellor, I present to you Colin Lawson for the degree of Master of Fine Arts. Mr. Lawson's thesis is entitled Circling the Square. Chancellor, Colin Lawson. Chancellor, I present to you Mark Palmer for the degree of Master of Social Work. Mr. Palmer's thesis is entitled An Investigation of Social Work Assessment with Child Protection Cases in Non-Statutory Settings. Chancellor, Mark Palmer. I now present to you, Chancellor, the graduates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The thesis, which is the outcome of their work, is examined by 3 examiners external to the University, at least one, and usually more of whom, are internationally known scholars recognised for their expertise in the field of study which is covered by the thesis. Chancellor, I present to you Alan Chawner, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts and Master of Visual Arts from the University of Sydney for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Chawner's thesis is entitled Photographic Memory, the Photograph as a Mnemonic Source. Chancellor, Dr. Chawner. Chancellor, I present to you Brian Cummins, Bachelor of Arts, Visual Arts, Graduate Diploma in Visual Arts from the University of Sydney, and Master of Arts with Honours from the University of Western Sydney. I present him for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and Dr. Cummins' thesis is entitled Making the Mark. Chancellor, Dr. Cummins. Chancellor, I present to you Darren Morgan, Bachelor of Arts with Honours from the University of Sydney. I present him for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Morgan's thesis is entitled Away with All the Past, Into the Fire with All the Archives, Libraries and Art Treasures. Friedrich Nietzsche, Marinus van der Lubbe and the Memoirs of an Arsonist. Chancellor, Dr. Morgan. Chancellor, I present to you Tessa Morrison for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Morrison is a Graduate Diploma in Mathematical Statistics and a Bachelor of Arts from the University of New England, and Dr. Morrison's thesis is entitled A Comparative Exploration of the Topology and Iconography of Labyrinthine Symbols in Western Culture towards an integration of philosophy, mathematics and history. Chancellor, Dr. Morrison. Chancellor, I present to you Gordon Rentoul, Master of Fine Arts from New York State University for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Rentoul's thesis is entitled Large-Scale Landscape Painting Responding to the Relationship of Industry and Technology to Environmental Degradation. Chancellor, Dr. Rentoul. Chancellor, I present to you Graham Stewart, Bachelor of Music from the University of Melbourne, Bachelor of Social Science and Master of Literature from the University of New England, present him for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Stewart's thesis is entitled Non-Violence and Youth Work Practice in Australia. Chancellor, Dr. Stewart. Well done. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the Research Higher Degree candidates.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roger Holmes, to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Chancellor, I have much pleasure in presenting to you Nancy Boulais AM for the admission to the degree of Doctor of Fine Art honoris causa. Chancellor, on the 3rd of February 1931, 16-year-old Nancy Boulais was working in the back room of Ian's Auctioneers in Napier, New Zealand, when the town was struck by an enormous earthquake. Napier was almost completely destroyed. The roof and walls of the store where Nancy worked collapsed with a tremendous noise. Though she was trapped inside the building, Nancy survived. Her life was saved by the stacks of fruit boxes that surrounded her. When she emerged, it was a scene of total devastation. What was left of the city burned through the night. Nancy's family left Napier like refugees on the back of a cart and went to stay with relatives in Christchurch. This brief sojourn was fortuitous. A visit to the Christchurch School of Art pointed Nancy in the direction she wanted to go. Nancy returned to Napier, joined a sketch club and assisted the artist Jessie Lloyd, who'd been commissioned to produce a series of wall murals for the new Napier. Jessie lent Nancy a copy of R.H. Walensky's The Modern Movement in Art, and Nancy became convinced that painting was to be her life's calling. That was where the world of art was to explore. Nancy began making pleated paper lamp shades in order to save enough money to leave Napier and enrol part-time in the Canterbury College School of Art in Christchurch. While at sculpture classes, Nancy heard other students talking about East Sydney Technical College Art School, the mecca of art in the Antipodes. But she despaired of ever finding the £10 required for the boat fare. Then, without warning, Nancy received an unexpectedly large order for £10 worth of lampshades. She booked her passage immediately, and as a farewell to New Zealand, as well as a means of living on very little until the ship departed, set out on a solo hike into the Alps west of Christchurch through Lewis Pass. Nancy hitched and stumbled along under a borrowed backpack with a blanket, rations and painting gear. She tramped through ghost towns deserted by gold miners and camped in derelict quartz mines. Seeking shelter from a particularly severe deluge, Nancy met and stayed with a coal miner and his family. The coal miner was participating in a national strike, and it was here that Nancy first came into contact with somebody who spoke to her in terms of radical politics. Nancy voyaged across the Tasman and arrived in Sydney to culture shock and the harsh realities of the Great Depression. She scrubbed floors and waitressed to sustain herself and enrolled part-time at East Sydney Technical College, studying sculpture under Lyndon Dadswell. Dadswell had just returned from overseas and was, in Nancy's words, like a breath of fresh air. Nancy also studied life drawing and came into contact with Grace Cowley and Ralph Fizzle, whose modernist School of Art was teaching the principles of Cubism. At 26, Nancy hitchhiked to Melbourne in search of the renowned teacher and leader of the modern art movement, George Bell. It was during her time in Melbourne, Nancy supported herself working as an artist model. Appalled by the pay and conditions, she and a co-worker organised a 6-week strike of artist models. While mixing in Melbourne's bohemian life where intellectuals, revolutionaries, writers and artists gathered, Nancy met Laurie Short. Nancy and Laurie married in 1941 and moved to Sydney the following year, just a few days before Japanese submarines attacked the harbour. This crisis made it easy for them to rent one of the rapidly vacated flats on the harbour front at Balmain. In 1944, their daughter Susanna was born. Susanna was reared in an atmosphere divided between art and politics. It was politics that first drew the family to Newcastle. Nancy visited the city during the 1950s and 1960s with Laurie, the National Secretary of the Federated Ironworkers Association of Australia. Nancy could be seen around town sketching and painting. In fact, City Park from the Newcastle Region Art Gallery's collection was painted on one such visit. Nancy's first solo exhibition was in Sydney in 1960, 4 years after her first visit to America. In the United States, that Nancy had seen the work of Pollock, Albers, de Kooning, Gorky, Klein and Guston. It was an experience which caused the artist to re-evaluate her ideas about her art. She drew on the work of these abstract expressionists to explore her own interest in the impact of industrial and commercial activities on nature and to develop the rhythmic construction for which she has become famous. Nancy wanted her abstractions to bear a personal imprint, but in a broad, international abstract style. Nancy's reputation is testimony to her success. Nancy's extensive travels and studies provided her with some extraordinary experiences and with the aesthetic foundations to write. Nancy continued to paint energetically while pursuing her work as an art critic for the Bulletin, 1973 to 74, and the Sydney Morning Herald, 1975 to 1981. In her influential position as art critic, Nancy played a key role in promoting the art of many Newcastle artists, including Brad Levito, Doug Erskine, Bridget Hanscom-Shawnee and David Van Noonan. Nancy is one of the few significant women in 20th century Australian art to use Newcastle as a source for subject matter and ideas. Alongside Margaret Olley, Boulez's paintings of Newcastle are now famous across Australia and document local life and the cityscape in a remarkable way. A major touring exhibition, Nancy Boulez's Retrospective, was curated by David Bradshaw and toured by the Newcastle Regional Art Gallery in 1995 to 1996. There are 15 Boulez's works in the gallery's collection which encompass figure paintings and landscapes as well as abstracts based on forms in nature. Nancy Boulez is a valued and respected painter and art commentator. Her career has spanned over 50 years as an exhibiting painter and 9 years as an art critic. Her generous support and promotion has been crucial to the evolution of the professional career of many young artists. Nancy's achievements and contribution to the arts were recognised in 1987 by the award of an AM. Chancellor, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Nancy Boulez, AM, Member of the Order of Australia, for admission to the degree of Doctor of Fine Art, honoris causa.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, new graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it's a long time since I arrived in Sydney in 1937 with £2 in my pocket after a year in Christchurch. I was 22 years old. I left Napier, my hometown, the previous year. With the arrogance of youth, I thought New Zealand was too small for me, and Sydney beckoned. My first job in Sydney was at the Cambridge Cafe, 3-course meals for 9p, paid for by the old metho drinkers and the down and out with their dole coupons. The cafe was at the corner of William and Palmer Streets. I lived upstairs, unaware that I was right in the heart of the red light district. Before long, I enrolled for sculpture under the Linden Dance Room and life drawing classes at East Sydney Technical College. And I was on my way. It was a precarious existence, but I survived. Jobs were becoming easier to get. Apart from waitressing and cleaning residentials, I worked memorably at the Top Hatters Cabaret in King's Cross. Unbeknown to me, it was a veritable den of iniquity, patronised by prostitutes. It was all calm until I was caught reading Havelock Ellis's Psychology of Sex. The hilarity of the occasion reckoned throughout the place as Desmond Day seized the book from me and displayed it to all the people there. For me, it was a matter in those days of live and learn. Well, I guess I am still living and learning. I feel honoured to be granted this award, which I gratefully accept. My thanks go to all those who made it possible, especially my daughter Susanna and my husband Laurie Short and my son-in-law. I've just forgotten his name. So that's what comes with age, of course. Apologies for that turning. Anyway, that is my brief statement. Thank everybody. I feel greatly honoured.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nancy Boulez. We will now have a musical interlude presented by Greg Boddy on guitar and Michael Davidson on didgeridoo. Mick Didge Davidson and Greg Boddy have been performing together since 2001. Mick is studying for his Master of Creative Arts in the didgeridoo at our Conservatorium of Music, and Greg is a member of the staff here at the university. The piece they will play this afternoon is a new composition written by them. It uses Mick's own didgeridoo notation system, especially created as part of his master's studies. The system enables instruments to be coordinated precisely with his. Today's piece is called The Possibility. In our lives, we can see only ahead for a limited distance, but we're constantly making decisions and choosing directions based on what we know at any given moment. But we can only know so much. In some Aboriginal cultures, there is a notion that all things are possible everywhere, all the time. And so we must stand on the edge of every moment as if it contains an infinite possibility. It's a delightful thought, isn't it? For this piece, Mick has created sounds that are designed to blend as closely as possible with the guitar, so that the music of each is intertwined and complementary. Thank you very much, Mick Davidson and Greg Boddy. You know, we're very fortunate. That's the second new composition that we've heard today. I now have great pleasure in inviting Emily Kavanagh, Bachelor of Fine Art and University Medalist, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the Council, staff of the University, families and friends of graduates, and most importantly, graduates. I would like to offer you all a warm welcome on behalf of the graduating students here today. Graduation is full of mixed emotions, relief, a sense of achievement and anticipation. However, no matter what mix of feelings may be occurring, we must certainly feel a sense of honour to be here amongst our peers, family and friends as we step forward to participate in the ceremony of graduation. It is fitting that there be a ceremony to end our time here as a university student. Student life is an often demanding process that calls on our reserves of determination, drive and passion for knowledge as we travel through our degrees. While we delve into our studies, we learn about our disciplines and simultaneously we learn about who we are as active participants in the world we live in. When I decided to leave school as a rebellious 14-year-old, barely past 8th grade, I thought that education had given me all it possibly could. I knew how to read, write and use a calculator, and the rest I could work out for myself. Essentially, I was right. I had enough to get me through life. However, as an adult, I realised that being amongst people who all joined together in the goal of learning was an enlightening and worthwhile pursuit. Furthering education was for me, and no doubt for many of us here today, a way of furthering the inner self. University life can provide a path to understanding not only our discipline, but also who we are, what we want in life, and how valuable we all are as individuals. As students, we face many pressures and often undergo many personal upheavals during our time at university. Yet here we are at the end, the last exam sat, the last essay handed in, the final assessment completed. We can now reflect with a sense of achievement on our time as students, knowing that the work has been worthwhile and we have made it through to and past the end. We can leave this ceremony not only as graduates of our disciplines, but also as individuals full of purpose and bearing a deeper understanding of ourselves. There are many pressures on graduates today to find direct links from study to employment, and many of us have lamented at the lack of work after graduating that can help compensate for years of life on welfare and/or poorly paid work. Certainly, employment is a necessity for just about all of us, yet many of us will not be able to find work that has transpired as a direct result of our study. While tertiary education may often be presented as valuable only in terms of the future financial import of its graduates through paid work, there are many benefits that cannot be placed within an economic sensibility. No matter what our future job prospects may be, we will leave today with the ability to see things critically, to want to search for our own truths before we accept what we are told, and with the knowledge that as individuals we can find our way through our lives with purpose and understanding and with something of value to offer, however tangible or not that may be. No matter what external pressures may be placed on our tertiary institutions, we can be assured that there will always be a need for higher education to fulfil the human passion to know who we are in the world around us. Our graduating community here today is full of people from a diverse range of backgrounds who have taken the opportunity to extend their knowledge in a climate of equality, acceptance and support. Let us, as the newest group of graduates, strive to ensure that that opportunity will always be there for those ahead who are considering, as we once did, taking the daunting first plunge into tertiary life. To call upon the university motto, I look ahead, we can be confident that as graduating students today, we will look ahead with confidence and assuredness and the knowledge that we have much to offer our local, national and global communities. Today, we can leave as graduates of the University of Newcastle enriched with our goals, knowledge and confidence, and possessing the ability to enrich also the communities to which we go. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those wise words. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's ceremony, and thank you for joining the university community in the celebration of the conferring of degrees. The University Union invites you to make your way down to the Brennan Room in the Shortland Union, where refreshments will be served.